Ladies and gentlemen, Khalid joins Bennett from Most Requested Live worldwide with Romeo.
There he is.
Oh, hello.
What's going on, man? So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Not much. How about yourself?
Doing great. Congrats on this project. It's great to catch up. I remember talking to you last year, with Sincere,
Yeah, yeah.
and I could just tell talking to you last year, you were feeling lighter and right,
Yes.
right. And I feel like that was kind of like the beginning for what we have now, this latest project, After the Sun Goes Down. Is that accurate? I feel like you're very light right now.
It really was. It was the beginning. I mean, I think that the journey to where I am now would have never been the way it was if it wasn't for Sincere. I feel like Sincere was the stepping stone when it came to opening myself up and being vulnerable and I feel like After the Sun Goes Down is just that like full stop first step where it's like, okay, this is me accepting who I am and figuring it out while I go.
This album is so true to you, right? It's very
Yeah.
authentic, you're very transparent on it. It's emotional, but also upbeat and
Yeah.
fun. And I feel like you're taking swings.
Yeah.
There's some highlights for me personally. Of course, I like Nah, and I love Tank Top a lot. True.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Out of Body though is my favorite. I keep on going back to
Thank
that one.
thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
was it like a conscious effort to kind of like go different places, or it's just kind of what happened when you were putting this together?
I feel like when I was making the album, I really knew that I wanted to do something a little bit more upbeat just because of how somber and how in a way like dark Sincere was. For me, I was like I feel like as an artist, it's always nice to show versatility, and I feel like I pride myself in the fact that like you might hear me on an EDM song, and you might hear me on a, R&B song, and I like that about myself. And so for me, I'm like, what's a sound that I haven't pushed myself in? And I think it's just sound like songs with tempo. I feel like I feel like before it was comfortable to sit in a place where I'm a little bit more somber. And I feel like now I'm like, there's just so much more room that I can go. There's just so much more just inspiration that I can pull from. And so it was just an immediate calling. I just felt like this just was the right direction for me.
I love the title of the album too. I feel like it totally fits. When I hear this album and I spent a lot of time with it, it kind of transports me. I feel like I'm on a rooftop. I feel like it's golden hour when the album starts, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like the
exactly.
I feel like the vibes are good. I feel like I'm with friends and family. I'm in a safe space and everyone's just up. That's
Exactly.
where I'm at mentally.
It's like I am just screen recording the moments that make me feel good and make me feel free and like you said, it's just honest. I'm just putting my authentic self into a project and just showcasing how my nights will go. And my nights might start off, like you said, with the sun going down, but there's a little bit of that like peaking light. And then my nights might end with a little bit more of this just quiet and like lonely perspective. And I think that I don't know, I just love the duality of it all. I feel like this album has just so much to give. It's like whatever pocket you're feeling, it's like there's probably a song that can scratch that itch.
Mm. Agreed. Now, when you're writing and putting this together, are you listening to previous Khalid albums? Are you listening to other artists? Do you listen to nothing, like a blank slate? Like, how does that process work for you?
I no, I'm a sponge and I listen, but I feel like I go back to what inspired me from my first moments of creativity. Like I go back to what's that one song that made me think, wow, I want to be an artist one day. And sometimes you discover songs from artists that you just never paid attention to when you were a child and you're an adult and it has a different meaning. And I will say like one artist that I can just recall myself driving to and from the studio listening to is Nelly Furtado.
Hmm.
Love, love, love Nelly Furtado. Love her music. Love the songwriting and the storytelling and the tone. And just Showtime and just everything. Like it just I loved listening to. I feel like I was when I was making this album, I was 2000s out. I just was listening to so much 2000s pop and just like because that those are like my first moments where I really realized, wow, like that I want to do that. Like I want to do what they're doing.
I love that. I feel like 2000s now it's like old school. I'm like, "Oh my God, we're getting old, man. Like we're
Yeah,
getting
I
into
know, I know, I
it's
know.
like classic hits now, the early 2000s." But
But it still
so
feels so just fragrant in my mind. It just feels,
yeah,
yeah,
I feel like the early 2000s it's like it's coming back now. The trends, the styles of
exactly.
music, the artistry. Um yeah. So no features on this album once again. Was that a conscious effort? Did you have features in the can, but you decided maybe not for this project?
No features. I feel like for me, I really wanted to, especially if I'm coming into myself in my like authentic state, I really wanted to have a clear, just and pointed perspective. Like I wanted people to be able to see it and be like, okay, this is from him. Like this is coming from him. Because anything can be remixed and anything can be, like after it comes out, you can always like revamp a song and throw a feature on it. But I feel like that first step with this album, it just was really important to put something out that I was like, okay, this is me 100%.
I love that. Any
Yeah.
tour on the horizon? Anything in the works?
Oh, definitely in the talks of the live show. Like I'm just really excited about getting it planned and structuring it and bringing that night like to life and being a little bit more theatrical and being a little bit more playful and yeah, so I'm really excited to go on the road in the
That's
future.
incredible. So that's what you're working on right now. It's kind of like, what does that look like? How does that going to
Yeah,
present itself?
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's what
That's that's exciting.
yeah, it really is. And I it's been since 2019 that I've been on the road, so it's long overdue. Like just ready.
Yeah, I remember meeting you backstage. It was Free Spirit, right? I remember you came to Philly, and it was an incredible show. We went backstage. You were kind enough to, hang out with my wife and I backstage. I feel like your personality is just so infectious, and
Thank you. Thank you.
anyone who has the pleasure of meeting you or seeing you live, they take that away with them. So I
Uh,
feel like, yeah, I feel like it's going to be great to have you back on the road for sure.
yes, yeah, yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. It's like my favorite part of it all.
And with this album that's so you, so authentic, and now it's out in the world, right? How has that been seeing the response from fans, critics, people really embracing this, embracing you, embracing
Yeah.
this album, which I think might be your best work to date?
Thank you. Thank you. It feels really good. It feels really good. It feels like the conversations that I was having with the producers, it feels like those moments they just mean so much to me because these were all the conversations that we were having when we were making it. You feel like you can feel it in the air when you're working on something that's gonna just changed your life. And I feel
Mm.
like this album really has opened the door to so many possibilities of what I can do and where I can go. And I love that there's just so much to play with. Songs like Nah and Whenever You're Gone and Tank Top and they just showcase me in a way that 10 years ago I would have never had the confidence to be able to do. And
Mm.
so to me, I'm just so grateful to be able to make this album and to be in this position because this album, like I grew through this album.
Isn't it so incredible to see how your journey kind of goes and where it takes you, right? Because we've been following you since a teen, right? And we've seen the
Yeah.
evolution, the ebbs and flows, and you have to go through certain things, good and bad, to get where you are today. So isn't it kind of crazy to kind of like reflect on a decade's worth of work and be like, wow,
It,
and here I am today. And if it wasn't for those moments, I wouldn't have this album and I wouldn't be who I am today.
yeah, I mean, I just did a show at a college And I'm like singing American Teen. I'm singing like Silence and all these songs. And like, how old were you guys when you guys heard American Teen? And they're like, 10. Like, oh my God. But it's beautiful that the music can still last that long and still impact. And I'm singing the songs and I'm seeing the way that they're listening to him and they feel connected. And I think I just hold on to that. Like as long as I just keep that in my core as a creative, it's just this is fun to me. I don't want to lose the sense of the fun.
Mm. This album is fun. It's raw, it's sincere, and like I said, I think this is just the beginning for you, right? I feel like this is
Yeah,
like the best work yet. So I
thank you.
appreciate you spending some time talking about this album. We look forward to the tour coming up and what that looks and sounds like. We need you back on the road. It's been too long.
I know. I need to get out there.
And yeah, man, appreciate the time. Congrats once
Yeah.
again.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Yeah, good to see you. We'll see you soon, all right?
I'll see you soon.